Huh?
Wonder if the music's any different. Nope. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, if I were to take a person and put them on here, it goes red. Fuck you. Anyway, so I gotta leave it so that it can give me the biggest amount of the whatever. Stuffing my face with pastries. Yes, I'm aware. Let's see if there's anything else that needs refilling. There you go. For some reason I would put it into here instead. The fuck's happening to you? What the fuck are you? Huh. It has upgraded. Interesting. I didn't know pots do that. I guess they do now. Yay. So now I need fire. I'm stuck on the toilet because dribble did something that can't not feel like I. It's like, you ever have those moments where it's like, oh, what the hell is that? What the fuck was that? Anyway, more heat. No, yes, more heat, please. You know. What is it? Something? I feel like something else just happened. Something other than what I expected. Ooh, kitty. So, someone asked me why I made a video. I'm like, I don't. It's not a bad. I understand. Oh, I need this. I don't need ice. And I need more sacrifices. Yeah, I can't play the music or it'll screw me over. I don't know why I'm watching Moana 2 because I've already seen it. So whatever. I just forgot I saw it. But now I also have Bad Guys 2, which is definitely not something I've seen before. So that's nice. I think I like Bad Guys 2 already. More kitties. Needs. Yeah, this game has cool music. You would enjoy it, but I can't play it for the video's sake. Because it's just annoying. I think some of my videos, whoops, that's not what I wanted to blend, but it'll save time, I guess, so whatever. Pastries. Bunch of big kitties. At least if I summon a flock of familiars, it doesn't actually matter because freaking DM just keeps on giving us rests to replenish our spell slots all the time. So there's no... the bonus of having the extra health from False Life or the extra whatever wasn't necessary, but it's better to you really can't do it in combat, so you have to do it out of combat so you can make. But I realize having Flock of Familiars, because they can't attack anything, is kind of useless unless you want to like have someone near someone else. Even though you yourself go away, they can be on the front line and they can be like, oh, I'm going to use a spell, Range of Touch, and I can cast a spell on you even though I'm not next to you, which is awesome. I think it's kind of silly because it's still my action on my turn instead of something like my creature doesn't do that. It's just me. What are the odds of having multiple of these guys just ready to go? Normally, if I didn't save them, right, that would have taken 1,000,000 more years to do. Crazy how fast it is when you save up. Yes. Okay, if I'm gonna have to DM the DM, that makes so much sense when you say it out loud. And tell him that I definitely, because if we're gonna rest, I am going to, if I gain my spell slots during a long rest, then I am going to use every one of my spell slots and have healing spells ready for tomorrow. Because why not waste the spells or whatever? Because I use 2 level 2 spells, which really in the case of making spells, level 2 or level 1 apparently is the same thing for this. It's called find elixir. Just kidding. It's called healing elixir. So you do that, and you have a potion that'll last for 24 hours. You can make as many as you want, and they'll just run out of potency after 24 hours, and the vial will also disappear, which means if I use the vial to like do something crazy, like for example, and don't tell my DM this, but if I use the vial to like wedge a door open, for example, then the moment that it disappears, the door will close. Or some other booby trap can be activated by this spell, because it disappears the thing, right? So that means unless I replace the vial or whatever, I'm gonna be able to make a booby trap that lasts for 24 hours. So if I'm not back at home, so I would do that. Place one of them at a trap inside my base, and if anything happens to me, the booby trap won't get set off. It won't get deactivated, so it'll set off automatically because I don't even have to be there. It's an interesting thing because, like, like anything that is like, oh, it'll last for a certain amount of time and then it'll disappear, means you could absolutely make a trap out of that, and then it's just a 24-hour, and it'll only like. So, like, if anything, the way I think about it is that if anything happens to me, first of all, I don't disarm the booby trap, so there's that. And then the other thing is, whatever the booby trap is like protecting is gonna do the thing. So like if I set it up so that it's holding, let's say that I tie some knot, right? The moment the vial disappears, right, then the knot will close, the little bit of string will do a thing, and then whatever else, or other solutions to that. I want these. The other thing about using the Gift of Gab is that you can only do it once every hour. Yay. Plus, by completing that, you get an extra amount of gems, which is the most more. There's yay involved. Yay. There's a thing, if you want to buy more hooks, you can get more hooks and get more things out of the things that you're getting. Okay, that's a glitch. I don't know if they understand that if you randomly decide that you're going to put something in the egg, in the guy, and it's not something that he would want to eat, there's a slight chance that it's gonna be the thing that he's like allergic to or whatever, and he'll just explode. And I don't know exactly the metaphysics on it, but that's a thing. So many upgrades. Probably because my money is insanely large. I have like uber duper bucks. Millions of bucks. So I don't need to worry about how much money I have or whatever. Also, over here, we're still at immortal levels of bullshit, which is great. I have an existential amount of balls. The maximum upgrade still, according to this update, is 50. So let's get some balls and open them. I don't think I fry chicken. I'll probably have to put some chicken wings in the oven eventually. I'm just boring. It's like, oh, you could just put some flour on them, maybe some other stuff to make it like. Why don't they put like sugar or honey? You can make honey chicken. Would that work? I'll put it on parchment paper and tell you how it works. Just surround the chicken beforehand with honey. It'll evaporate, it'll crystallize, what will it do? What will it do? Will it do? French noodle? What? Does anyone know the reference of French noodle? Come on. No, that Mulan was limp noodle. I said French noodle. There's something about that. I'm not talking about it though. But it's there. How can Italians be known for pasta, pizza, sausage, and all of that? $10,000 souls. So how's everyone's day? That's in 200 runs. We have not found anything to buy. The odds of that are crazy. I end up wondering what it would be like, how often we would get something that we can buy or do things with. And again, an ad for 5 balls is like nothing. You realize I get like 50 at a time, right? So 5 is going to do absolutely nothing for me. It's like a waste of time. So then the question is, what is a good use of that ad? And I'm like, well, the problem is if you do ads and you get the bonus of it or whatever, then you're increasing like maybe too fast or something, depending on how often the ads play. But then this ad should be a once a day or whatever, and you get a certain amount that's like, I don't know, 500? Sounds about right. Once a day, get 500, boom. Or 5 times a day, get 100. Because then you're hitting it at least twice each time you do it. Otherwise, you're so bored, you don't care. Yeah, I just got like 17 by playing the game. 5. Give me star. 5. Oh no, I did eat it. I think I could kill it. Wait, something's wrong. Okay, hold on. If I can first try that first guy, I can kill him. I didn't do it. Where am I going? I'm going with chicken. Chicken. Spicy. Give me some open space. I literally am sad. For almost no reason. Put the meat together and you get it around. Got it all around. Get a pumpkin. Got a pumpkin. See, that's why you save pumpkins. Save the pumpkins. Everything's upgrading. Because this upgrade increased like something in another better pressure. Ow. Making fire. Now I wish I didn't throw out the fire. Making fire. Ooh yeah. You know the weird thing about stuff with people making a disc for somebody else? It's like, well, this was made for me or whatever. And I'm like, dude, how hard is it to copy a freaking disc so that someone else can also enjoy the thing? And they're not asking to borrow it from you anymore, are they? People don't think about other people, just themselves. Like, I would lend people things, but fucking... Okay, now I don't have any of that stuff, so I just have a... Good. Ooh, gummies. still gonna have to wait for that one. Tasty snack. I want to get a 300-minute ball and just let it ride, you know. I'm almost up to a 30-minute, but 300 minutes? That's like, don't make me do math. Oh wait, I ran out of things to do. Unless I do this, that's not a good use of an hour. So, okay. At least I can, oh, I ran out of people. Okay, no more sacrifices. More balls, please. There you go. 'Cause I swear, if I take one person, put them on this, it's red, so I don't want to do that. Hopefully whenever wood... Why is it that wood took forever to get up to max level anyway? But everyone else is max level. Unless you get up to level 20, then you're max level finally. And like, it'd be cool if also I could get like other things to do. Oh look, I could get this.
You big guy, I'm hooked on this.
No, let's look at that guy. Imagine doing this with your nose. Don't stop. You'll never stop. You can't stop me. I'm gonna keep playing. Shut up. Shut up. You don't know anything. That's right. You couldn't never stop. You have no idea how much I will ruin my finger to do this. You know, for someone from the outside looking at this would, oh, I screwed up. I hit the stupid interface. Hooray! Give me extra balls. I cannot upgrade this. I will not upgrade that, actually. That would be bad. That would be very stupid. Not doing it. Because then it would higher override the other thing. Unless... I mean... You have enough faith to make a sacrifice. You have no people to sacrifice. Ooh. Ooh, level 21. Interesting. That one's different. It hits different. The macaroni and cheese hits different. Oh, I need pebbles anyway. I should actually do it. You know what? I need to get it done, so I'm gonna actually put everyone onto this, and then finish that one, and then get it out of the way, and then get back to leveling up. It might not work because how much does this use at a time? It uses K, and you're only generating H. That you literally can't function. Like, look at how fast this works. It doesn't, because you're not gonna make K. Like, how much do I have? How many of the things do I have? I have H worth, and I need K. That's why I didn't want to upgrade it. It's so stupid. So if I did this, it still uses K to make it. So it's like, that's not enough. Put it in the balls. I can't think of anything else to do. Like, there's this guy who's gonna give me the rolls. He's maxed out. I can't do anymore. He doesn't need anymore, because this guy gets M to make... Stop it. Why can't I look at this? Let me look. I don't want to skip. I want to look at it. Let me look at it. Let me see what's happening. I can't see what's happening. I don't know how many numbers it goes into it, but if it's I and we're making M, chances are we're good. Oh, did I remove a person from it? Put it back in there. Anyway, you eat dumplings? Dumplings are nice. I really like a big dumple. You got the wrong game in the game. People do live streams where they switch games all the time. Why can't I? Why can't I do that? I can't change the thing because I'm in the game. I'm not using another device to get into the game and update it, so I'm not doing it. Yeah. All they had at the grocery store was garlic seaweed. And I didn't go to the other grocery store to get regular seaweed. Because seaweed's... I haven't tried just the wraps. Like plain wraps. They come in such a big box. There's like this massive box that's just for the sake of making sushi wraps. But I've been eating this like fried algae sushi. No, seaweed. That's what it is. Shut up. Yes, no, I was right. Kelp. Whatever. Algae. Seaweed. Make sushi with it. Anyway. So there's these credit card sized bits of algae that's fried up. And I think I'm actually safe to go sit on my chair now. I don't think I'm gonna explode anymore. I should have talked about dumplings before, that was weird. Now everyone's gonna think that I know about that reference. What? It's not a reference? You can't get me with that one. No, it absolutely is a reference. You just don't know that. You just outed yourself for not knowing the reference of Dumple. The big Dumple. It's funny, everyone loved it. Put it in your mouth. I don't think that is part of the agreement that I should actually explain what a Dumple or where it's from. I think if you know, then you know, and then you would be cultured. It's probably Legends of Evantris, let's be real. I don't remember if it's Legends of Evantris or if it's like... For some reason I thought it was Distractable, which does not make any sense why Distractable would talk about Dumples. But, I mean... They do talk about things sometimes. Sometimes they just play games, sometimes they just talk about things. Like, shooting each other in Prop Hunt is something they've just been doing for the longest time. You can't convince me that it's just been me watching the same episode 50 times in a row, mixed up with the other episode, and I just think that they just keep playing it and making the same jokes forever. You can't convince me that's what's happening, because it's just not the case. No, they've made new Prop Hunt episodes. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I think I would recognize the Peen Club. But I don't know where Dumple came from. What do you mean? What should I play next? Let's play this. You know, I'm almost finished this game. Yeah, this game has an end. It's called They Didn't Make Any More Shapes. As I have made my progress through all of the shapes, you can replay. There is replayability in this game, but like, of all the things, there's just one that I haven't finished, and that's the skull. See, this game is hard because everyone's coming to get you. See how hard that was? Stupid hard. Like me. I talked to your mom. And she was gonna give you that allowance, and then I reminded her about something, and then she was like, oh god, never mind. Yep, sorry. Do you see? The truth is, it's actually fucking crazy. Dumple. So anyway, the best way to play this game, really, is to stay in your own box, and then when you get invincibility, make yourself big, and then do something else later. Right? And then once you're big enough, then it doesn't matter as much about how fucking goddamn it. And then you automatically kill like 3 people because they were summoned inside of you, and then you regret ever going outside of your body. That's just how life is. Bitches going near me, they're gonna die. Increase the size of my Dumple. What? It could have been Game Grumps instead of Distractable, and then it would be Dumple with that, but it could be also Legends of Adventurous. I watch a lot of things. You never know what the references are from. This guy, such an idiot. He stayed inside my mass. No, this game doesn't have music. Shut up. No, I can't put music on in the background. I have one device right now. You're dead. See, this guy tried, that guy tried. This guy's gonna try. Now I just go around here and get another big section of mass. That's a safe way to do it. It's the easy way to do it. It's also the lazy way to do it. The better way to do it is to lead them to think that they can come over to you and kill you, and then you do that, and then you kill a bunch of people simultaneously. Right? Get them to come to you, and then you get the invincibility, and then you upgrade faster, bigly. And you also murder a lot of fucking stupid. This game I can show on screen. Oh, by the way, you can pause this game. Watch this. Yay, I paused the game. I was able to go and stop just floating around doing stuff, and I was able to go actually make a sandwich. That's how pausing games works. What can I say? You spawn in my mass. It's not my fault. It's the game's fault. If you spawn inside of my mass, you're 95% more likely to die. If you walk into my mass, you're 50% likely to die, because it depends on where I am compared to you. But if you spawn in my mass, there's just so much more chance of dying. The fuck? Wonder if I should draw something. You know? Definitely wasn't drawing anything specific. But yeah, it also proves that there is no such thing as multiplayer in this game, because they absolutely freeze in place along with you when you leave. My god. I'm gonna give it another try. I could switch animals and stuff, but I like this one the most. Also, if you kill someone while you're zooming, that's a waste of a kill, because it doesn't you don't automatically just get kills and then whatever. It's like you have to wait for the cooldown and then you start collecting kills. Motherfucker. Why do I have a pie in my lap? Bitch! Trying to kill me. Valid. Still a bitch. So I saw someone's video talking about, oh, there's some ancient pictographic stone or whatever, all sorts of different characters, and it's like, it has literally two things that they say they don't recognize, and then there's like a third thing that's like, oh, it has some weird inside-outside thing going on. Or how do you put it? It has like weird tendrils that go back, but it looks like a regular creature, and it also has the tail of a monkey. So or like it has a long tail that's just a long noodle tail. And it's like, so you end up wondering, well, what the heck has parts that are all of that together? Well, first of all, you gotta know it's on an island that they made these things. And the other thing you gotta know is that it absolutely, see, that counted because I waited until after the invincibility was done. Anyway, so the top part of the statue is literally, that didn't count because I was still invincible. I imagine that if you didn't have that cooldown, for invincibility, you would be able to just go out there, keep being invincible, and just never stop being invincible, and you would live forever. Anyway, go away. Fuck.
Well,
So anyway, the top half of the statue is clearly a seahorse. Anyone looking at it would be like, oh, those are seahorses. They're facing each other. They look like a seahorse. But then underneath it, you have this weird creature that people don't recognize. And all I can say to that is, well, you're not thinking clearly. Because you absolutely could have, some other creature that looks like that. And it turns out it's basically like you think of the, stuff that is on the head and it's pulling back. It looks like it just looks like a lobster or something. But the problem is that it's a lobster combined with something that has like the butt of a monkey. So it's like, what's up with that? How do you do something about that? What is the actual thing they're trying to depict? And it's like, it doesn't look like any regular monster or creature. It looks like something else. That was stupid. I think my invincibility would have lasted long enough to get back. But they made it go faster than it should have, which is really disappointing. Anyway, so to start with, the other two creatures are seahorses. It's kind of obvious, right? And so you wonder, okay, are they looking at something that is a regular sized animal, or are they looking at something that's like really small? Because a seahorse is also small. So if you think about it, there's got to be a sea creature out there that looks like the thing that they're looking at, only it's also small. Although you can still see seahorses with the naked eye, and they're beautiful and they're cute and stuff. You gotta wonder, what is this thing that is the other half of the... What is the thing with like... it's not really antenna that are flowing back behind it. It's more of... like a long noodle hair or something. It's like... I don't know how to describe it. Even playing it safe, I've been dying sometimes, which is stupid. Okay, that's a weird geometry. Don't know why the hell that happened. Hi, Biscuit. Frick. One thing I think of is like a sea cucumber where it has all those tendrils that are out the back of itself. But there's too many tendrils in that. It's just too many. So then you gotta think of, well, it looks like a shrimp or something. But shrimps don't have long tails that are like a skinny cattail or something, you know? Where it's just one long, it's like a snake or something. This is how it looks, like one long regular shape, regular size, not fluffy, but like, you know, it's just a thin little tail on that thing. So it's like you got something that has characteristics of like, it seems like two creatures. Now you end up wondering, well, what could that possibly be? Is it something real or is it something that's just a chimera? Which there are all sorts of chimera type things. And what is it? What is the thing? See, it just spawned right on top of me and it just makes it so irritating. Because the game directly trying to kill me and stuff. So irritating. So I like to play with like a little bit of like a little bit of playing it safe, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of that is not possible and you know it. Let me explain. His body was already on the far side. The only thing I could have hit was his trail. He wasn't invincible, so it's impossible that he killed me. The game just lied. The seaweed's been out long enough that it's starting to get squishy. And you know if it's squishy. It's not exactly a bad thing, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't think you can be invincible and just be out for like a super long time. It's highly unlikely. I have pie on my lap. Still in the box, but it is pie. So what do I have? Let's be all the different creatures and see if we can beat this. You should not be able to be my color. That feels weird. Go away. I think I like these trees better because they don't block your vision as much. I have Pal World music stuck in my head now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyway, so I didn't actually look at any creatures, do an extensive search, or like try to think about what that weird creature depiction could be. I was just like, yeah, on the top of seahorses, that should give you a clue. I forget if the Minute Guy talked about it and did, said that he recognizes those as seahorses. Okay. You guy's aggressive. He is in second place, but he's only at 9 and I'm at 27. Some people say pick a lane. I say, good try. Mother fricker. Look at all these guys right on top of... I did not die. I did not die. I went back to my body. I did not roll on myself, which would kill you normally. But if you reach back to your body, it doesn't matter how many times you circle around. Right? But if you're outside and you trail your own trail, obviously you kill yourself. But not... Frick. It's hard to tell that that guy was going to be there. Wasn't playing it safe. Oop. Got you. Sometimes going after somebody else could get you killed. Like you do a thing and then suddenly there's someone you didn't notice coming at you from somewhere else, and it's like, ooh. Do you see what I mean? The red guy, they got to me. No, I'm not just going to tell you what that creature was. Clearly it has, like, lobster vibes. But a lobster with a snake in its ass. And it also has, like, legs. I don't know how to explain it other than that. See, that guy's impossible to see almost because he was inside of my mass. You guys understand why I play Sudoku? It's actually me evaluating the website. I'm checking whether or not they made a Sudoku that was good that day. Yes. My evaluations sometimes are like, okay, this one was too easy, this one was way too freaking hard, and this one was like, come on, I don't even, I don't even know what you were thinking when you made this puzzle. Or you put this, or here's the thing. You could have put the puzzle in the wrong category. Like, medium was hard, or hard was medium. And I'm like, I'll tell you that. And they get it. So, like, sometimes it adjusts and it becomes better, and sometimes it adjusts and it doesn't become better. Sometimes there's still random nonsense based off of the way that they design these or generate the puzzles. That's like, and because there isn't a backlog of the puzzles, unlike some other Sudoku things, which are like, they're just going to generate all the puzzles in the universe immediately, and they will just have you play those. Yeah, that's what you thought. So you could go back and play any one of them, and they're all pre-gens. But in TNR, Times New Roman, there is no pre-gen. It's like generated before anything. So it's like, and they generate 3 different Sudokus. Or they generate Sudokus with, like, whatever, and 3 different difficulties. I have to admit, when I tried the Sudoku that was like, oh, there's a pattern to it, solve it that way. That was interesting. It was different. There's some of those. The one with the spiral in the website, I was like, oh, that's yeah. There's only one answer to that Sudoku, and it happens to be that it follows these rules also, which is neat that you can have like these other hints that'll tell you things about it, and you don't have to know. Literally, the entire thing is blank, and you know it anyway. You're aware. I say that's crazy. And you don't need anything other than that. And it's like, you're technically explaining, like, how the puzzle is formed without actually, like, just give it straight up giving the answers, which is nice. Die. Still have Pal World in my head. So I recently went and saw, I know I made this stupid idea of like, okay, Neurosama has a computer that has 128 gigabytes of RAM. My phone has 120 gigabytes of memory. And I was like, this pie is not tasty. Anyway, motherfucker. How? Yes, yes. I did that. See, I can admit if I did it myself. If it's my fault. Freaks. No one's able to slow down themselves, so the fact that they do sometimes is very disturbing. I mean, if you were to kill a bunch of things and then maybe have a chance to be able to keep going and going and going, you'd probably still get someone to bash into you from any part of that length of your trail, right? Frankly, I play TNR the most because it doesn't have ads. And I fucking love that. Like, if I could play an ad at some point to be like, give me some tokens or whatever for playing the game, and you play it for like, so you could support them. Give me nothing, and just give me the ability to get ads to them, but make it my choice when I do that. It then is like, so much nicer, because then it's not part of my live stream or whatever. I could do it off screen, support them as much as I want. Unfortunately, it's been like, well, you can put ads on the screen, and then nobody is going to actually go buy anything from these ads that are like designed specifically to be like, get you money or something, instead of actually, you know, like there are ads that are not even, like a lot of the time it's ads that don't show things you're gonna click on or buy. So I should have done an ad. Next character. We should skip a character every time. See if we've ever beat it with a different character. Never the same character twice. We have the ability to do that. We can also change the zone that I start with. So like, there's a lot of options for... I was so confident that I was gonna get invincibility that I didn't realize it has a chance that they'll just be back in their mass. Why am I not watching Moana in the earphones? I have earphones. Does anyone else just love the Saba song? Saba, 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 Saba. It's so good. And it's like if she never turned into Saba, she wouldn't have that song. It would never exist. so freaking just joy, you know? It's interesting that there are people out there who are like, oh, well, you spread my clips around. Like, Filion's Discord literally has this thing about spread the clips around, they pay you money. There's ways to do that and everything else. It's like, that is so crazy to be like, yeah, we'll spread the love. Because we totally want to do that. And it's like, you wonder how many people, just by making Filion clips, are making so much money, not just because of the views, but also because they're getting paid to do that, versus I'm just making clips of people and I'm not getting paid at all. Because I didn't do it with them involved. But it's like, you end up wondering, God damn it. That feels really unlikely. Next we do Polar Bear because... Who's the most fun to bounce? Probably the flamingo. Shut up, I'm calling it a flamingo. Look at that guy spawn directly inside of me. The fuck? So apparently there's a dog video. And Froggy loves that dog. He's an adorable dog. They just look like they're dancing. And apparently it's like a neurological disorder or something. That like they're having nerves be triggered and they're like not able to control themselves or some bullshit. Do you want to play the game?
Still out there. The brighter we shine, the further we can go.
So, gotta end up wondering, Um, something about like, wait, what was the dog actually in pain and stuff? And then it's like, what does that? What does it mean? Why am I back here? And also, like, or is it pain? Is it pain or is it something else? It almost looks like a dance, but it almost looks like a seizure for a dog, or like random glitching, which is like it's actually not fun. Like Tourette's syndrome, but for limbs. Recently, fucking goddamn it. Recently, I saw some video on Facebook, and it was the rabbit with. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'll just kill myself. Well, I could give myself a real chance. Or, like. No, I don't give a shit. Next. In another note, fucking bitch. I'm gonna try again. I shouldn't have tried again. Anyway, recently I saw on Facebook also, there was a video of, Grandma Video Gamer or whatever something, and they were playing Diddy Kong Racing. You gotta love Diddy Kong Racing. It was so good. And I said something about, I think there was something said about, like, the best thrill or something. And I was like, or some kind of achievement or whatever. And I'm like, what about the hidden music? And it's like, if you go to certain hidden spots throughout the game, there are these key balloons. You get enough key balloons, you get a code, put the code in, you can get stuff for the game, like crazy effects and a music soundtrack picker, which lets you look through the soundtrack. But one of the sounds in the motherfucker soundtrack is not in the game. That is to say, you can't play the game and find it as like the end of a cutscene or the end of a whatever else. It's not part of the game at all. It's not utilized. It's like it's this neat thing where it's like you go through the whole thing and you finally get to hear this crazy music, which is like you think it's something to do with like the water level with the octopus, but it's not part of that, and it's not part of any of those levels, or it's not part of ghost levels or anything. It's like, where is this from? It goes something like this. Yo, thank God, hey, you know, you can't believe Jamaica, we got about that team. Wait, that's the wrong reference. How does it go? Okay, why did it let me do it that time? Yeah, that's right. Boop. I never also see people whizzing by. They don't get invincibility, just me. Oh God. How does it go? And it's like, I don't know where that is in the rest of the game, but I'm pretty sure it's like the last track inside, or it's one of the tracks inside the track selection, and like it's not anywhere in the game. It sounds like it could be like pirate related or something, and I'm like, no, I've never heard it while just playing the game as like the end of a map or something. It's so interesting that there is multiple endings to that game. That it's like, oh, you do one thing, and then you do it all over again, but you do this other stuff, and you get some other thing happening. So that's cool. But like part of me wants to play it again. Like, the other thing is, I don't think that when those guys are playing the game, they know how to like use the flying controls. The video that I saw on Facebook was them using the flying controls. With a like they had a plane, and there was something about like a left turn, and they always hit that one spot. And I'm like, don't you know how to like squeeze on the thing so you go faster around stuff, or slow down before you go towards the thing? It's like, if you go full speed, you're obviously gonna maybe hit the thing, unless you do one of those sideways roll maneuvers, which is like the best way to do it. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's part of the music that's part of the game, but it's like it's nowhere. Where is that? I don't know. I don't know how to search it because I could just look up Diddy Kong Racing tracks and be like, where is this track associated to? It's like, maybe I could find it that way. Probably could. Especially if it's bonus feature tracks. But it's like, you could play the whole game and then you'll never know about this unless you do the balloon stuff. Which is like, you had to get the balloons and then you had to survive to the end or something. Sometimes it was like speed runs that you had to do or whatever. I mentioned about getting what I called. Now I only called it Diamond because I gained like top rank in every race. So I have achieved when I was young, back in the day, playing Diddy Kong Racing. I used to play it and I would get to the maximum amount of score possible. 40 every time. So I would be like, that was a really close to death situation. Wow, what the hell. Anyway, so I would get first place every time, and I would call that a diamond, because you would get first place, and if it's majority first place, you get like the highest statue, which is like gold or whatever, or something. But I was like, no, I have to get it perfect. It's a challenge. And I did that challenge. And I did it with every track. Every, what do you call it? Cup. Where you have to do all 4 tracks in the zone. It's like, I did that whole thing. Flawless. But it's like, it would be greater if I had video evidence of it or something. That would be fun to show you. But like, or even if I had pictures of like, okay, this one has max, but it's only something you can know from like seeing the score at the end. I don't even know if they kept track of, did you get full scores every time. And it has to do with like every difficulty. Because the tracks have like difficulties and stuff. You can't just expect it to be the same and then the same on the higher difficulty or whatever. No, I did it max score, max difficulty, any one of the track sets. In fact, medium difficulty to get max was sometimes one of the harder ones to do. Like for some reason, because there were, in order to get like certain things, like when you go faster and you do whatever else, you get like a bonus to your agility. Like you're able to go around a corner, and with certain maneuvers you can do stuff and it'd be easier or it'd be faster or something. But you can't like do the same maneuvers on medium, right? There's also like, you do something special beforehand, you can get like, I don't know. I forget if there was seeds in that game where depending on what you do, you get like a thing to start the race with. I don't remember. What? I played a Donkey Kong Country music instead of a Diddy Kong Racing music. What the hell is that? Who the hell just summoned something over the entire map in the first seconds, like the first instances of the track? That's not possible. That's a glitch. That has to do with like the geometry, and they made mass on a piece of geometry in a specific way that's like it glitches and it connects to the other side because they didn't know how to texture this thing to be like good. It's like dumb. Oh, I gotta run out of power. This is our last run, I guess. Whatever, I'm done. We did not make it as Penguin. Whee! That's fun too. Who's the best mixture though? That's not bad. Anyway.